Yatsas Yadinsempi Eba, Mamenka star 439 hash. Udisika ewo show no so. Now to win the money, you must also participate in the event. This is how you participate. Pick your MTN phone and dial star 439 hash. Dial star 439 hash. Then you select option 6. Select option 6. Once you select option 6, which is Akuma FM, then you proceed to select the number of tickets you want to buy. Remember, one ticket is worth 5 Ghana cedis. If you do it 4, that is 20 cedis. It helps a lot and it increases your chances of winning. Remember, it is a probability. The draw is a probability. So the number of times your number appears is giving you the highest probable chance of winning our first 500 Ghana cedis for today and on Sir John's show. A star 439 hash for phone na a participate CCA na also a event anymore and a pay yet and some na and some no Maminika Emma headlines for another pay Namen Fon Tuja see a bedroom Asante Kotoko Asante Kotoko enipa du omatu Asante Kotoko 10 yes wamatu na ene Asante Kotoko 4 hours pete se omubenya more visas meba bodin adiama Asante Kotoko omu expect se ne visas ne bi ababa na sa place na enso atu na unfortunately place na omutu a ombako kodu Thursday and Thursday and Friday pen on rest na omo abo so manya direct flight crowd ya ebi omgo kodu Friday na game abo so Saturday a place by list na ekrame but the amount and na anopay anya asam keto kra yababa near yi ensam kakra ade afrio enso ade amount diametia ne sa cry hearts of oak they are in a dilemma a branch de dia samwa boatia free anya a deal from Singapore na club no as a hearts of folk Emma branch and supporters in watch ABC ampa on manenko na samwa boate de performance you grant that any sro yes coach said heavy on your boy and the project anyway you better hearts of folk as latest on a samwa boate the deal I dey copy am awam no at say you don't some abama and no pay of course the Black Stars of Ghana once they are in town all sports stories revolve around the Black Stars of Ghana. And training echoes in fact and panel Black Stars omura gym ekwaya gym work kakra and you behind closed doors Black Stars training nipa ni piajo amsa Black Stars training omu training and na behind closed doors you don't some at the app bro how many players are in camp as we speak memo update on Black Stars players one of our camp asat and you they don't some eba Henry Asante Chumya Kasamafo Adema the Ghana Football Association but in some atuja the under 20 male soccer team the Black Star Knights of Ghana one of our group A na group under 24 no Kaisa Enche one of the ball Wafu Zone B Yabesha near coach Dosman Affair our head coach Edmond Monakasa and Tiberao Accra Lions and now coach FNO are charging and some aka and my bono and pay Kaisa Enra ye ram our America Monte so ye ko piemu our DC akotwe nkomo afrio internal pay ye san choni and the governor nen some of my Enra no ye be san so asi so ade amawo we anen sama ye bono and anopay live on Akuma 87.9 FM ye san some na say me ram our Black Stars of Ghana one asye ye Enra Black Stars akọ gym entina gym work anopano na upiema yes we are Black Stars players no and one more you am gym work den emranche na eso mo mpom no esisi so yi na fe one etimi gina brane said about Ghana versus Sudan and you koyi adiamaye it Black Stars players hit gym anra na gym work no omo nkwankwa gidigidi bebrebe na stretching unim se players no otra flight asa ya na uhia some muscles no uti asa stretching here pa entom koye ekoye sa adwuma no yemfa ntotwa se na nwumre so omuramo ewo the Accra Sports Stadium eho de wamo ekoye ball work ankasa coach na ekoye tactics entenra coach Otodo ekwa champion for se ne team ne nioma ansada nkoye ne tactical work oye no opeso ya ne behind closed doors ampa and na Black Stars training no na behind closed doors one akwaye sa training no ema nioma koye edema emranche no nyame eya duma echina final training session for the Blasters. So 5:30 p.m. The first 15 minutes of the training session open to the media. The first 15 minutes of such session open to the media. Nafe Blasters or China Duma, one player, and a head coach Otuado. One more, and so and then Yamia Duma, one Ebesia coach, and Timpachamo Fanchame, and a Wednesday game a boss watching and Janana final training session. So the first 15 minutes will be open to the public and the media at 5:30. Nafe and Nanano 5 p.m. Coach Otuado and one player Ebeshan Sancho for Kaisa Sudan, almost Yamia Duma. And now, one more press and Ababaso, 80 coach and a day, Ade Kwesiapia, Ebeshan Sancho for only one player, one of every pair, Nafe, Omu training, Abaso, Sudan for training. And so, first 15 minutes of the session will be open to the media and Sancho for Benyaquine. No Makwa Sudan, a training in 15 minutes per year. Yeah, now much will be a quine, will be a call. Now, Black Stars camp, where 21 players as we speak. One of them so our camp 23 players one of our camp per se and a chair goalkeepers and Samba Eti Lawrence Atezeki our camp Joseph Luke Wallacott our camp Frederick Asante for Asante Kotoko our camp 3 goalkeepers Wamuna our defenders our camp no Tariq Ni Kwame Lantelanti our camp Gideon Mensa Alexander Jiku Abdul Momen Muhammad Salisu Jerome Upoku Alidu Saidu and Isaac Afo. Midfielders, no, Ibrahim Sulemana, one of our camp, Abrante Dere Majid, Ashimero, our camp, Elisha Ousu, Muhammad Kudus, Ibrahim Sadiq, Michael Baidu, Ernest Apianyama, Isaac Anasa Isaku, Abdul Fatah, one of our camp, Abrante Fense, Antoine Selom Semenyo, one of our camp, Jordan Pierre Ayu, Brandon Thomas Asante, Inyaki, Arthur Williams, where I had 23 players, one of our camper, Don Samino, and the Francis Abu, and Jonas Ajeti, one more Abba arrive on Wednesday. Kaisa Francis Abu, one o Yam Freno, Afe, and your Tonsa Freno, and our branch did Jonas Ajeti, one of Yam Freno, it's Jonas Ajeti, and Francis Abu, Nyame Ayatuma, and Ranchen Ebedru Camp, and there. Na omo enso ababe Johnny team no ni anya 25-man squad enti 25-man squad no sa anabe as we speak 23 there omo camp omo training 2 players and am so yeah and there one ababe dread don sem no at the Emma in etiefo na Henry Asante Chum achrem tentia players be ama especially Thomas Party our captain at my team no one team ama and opinion day Adrian Asante Chum one and Samafo and the Ghana Football Association one munchemu adiaba.
They're not long after and Arsenal for medical team and Blay and say after Omu match Omu boy against Southampton, Thomas finished the game. He didn't have any on-field issues. However, our reporter said the home final, the medical team is working on him to ensure or recover. Now, Senior FIFA Mbranos here, we have every right as a federation to demand the player and for assessment. But you also have to take a lot of things into consideration. So the matter was referred to the medical team to take over. Unfortunately, after exchange of email correspondence, the conclusion is that it will not be prudent to player no ever flight to free London abba in that medical situation. The best thing to do is to move on.
That is the best thing to do. You move on. Henry Asante Chum or the big account or see game where a crucial game. Where table no where be a Canada. Sa game where a crucial and a gamer Ghana. See a group no it depended on this particular game. Now, on the Munchemuno at the Abba Achim Tentia, a must win game at the Black Stars of Ghana.
The Copo Mali, now you share Central Africa. Yeah, the team no, a group of Pensubiana, among 4 Irish Muni, Mujidi, team no, Samba. Unfortunately, no, Yane, Angola, Manchino, Yini Kugo, Kumasi, and Yako Morocco, Yakokoti against Niger. James Padogo and Aboto. And around this time, so your performance, and you're consistent, there are a lot of doubts. To the American technical team, in order to restore that pride. Sudan, every time BI and Bishop, want to high, and more a team, you be found more. Very much concerned about the threat and the quality of the back game. And the better idea, I say, EBA was interview. Now, yet to me, a cocotte na yet a kunim abre Ghana for.
You bet me beer near the kunim dieno and a Ghana for Black Stars. It is still likely, Sir Lawrence at Tizigibe keep post, Na Gideon Mensa, send fitness level was so here. Then one of Tariq and Alidu about na bench. Na yesi coach ni that Tariq two no abono. And now Alidu so three obama no. No one of the best playing fact. Ono kwa say go. Ghana versus Niger. Enti hono ebeyire papa. Mohamed Salisu any a branch at the team. Ede Jiku ebebo 4-5. Na the chair and it's uram ewo mfimfiwa Thomas Partey ama Elisha Osu ebe present, Majid Ashimeru ebe present, Muhammad Kodus were present. Oh, and Nimono, yes, Pate, Sir Jordan Ayu Antoine Semenyo, Inyaki Williams, and Nancy Ebia, now wings ono, Anto Fatai Saku Euro, way, Yami Antonia Transavia, Yabama confirmed starting 11 of the Black Stars of Ghana, and no, free oba, young Kwayanim, Nafayanya Chumakakra, and other national issues may call the national under 20 male soccer team, the Black Starlight of Ghana, Nyame Ayaduma, on him said Thursday, 17th day of the 10th month of the year 2024, and a Ghana, ye open, ye wafu, zone B, and a 20 qualifiers, Ghana group, a Togo, Niger, Benin, and a Ghana, na Togo, wamo any Niger, ebe first game, ewo group, na fe Ghana, any Benin, abo yam first game, into Black Sunlight, yan first game, yan Benin, and a ball, after yan second game, and also 20th, 3 days after, see how open at Diano, now ya bought Thursday, ya bought Sunday, Ghana, and Niger, and a ball, Ghana, yan last game, our group, about Wednesday, as our game, Kaisa Ghana, ni Togo, and so a ball, into Remo, our wafu, Zombia, Detia, and it's a group in there, and no Abashi, emu Edding, Nemon Bibia. Ebetima koye at the Ghana coach Kwesiapia a head coach at the Sudanese national team. Wawantedin the Falcons of Jenny of Sudan and a coach in a priority and so a person Sudan qualify for the World Cup. Sudan Urama World Cup qualifiers Omo 10 points omo lusu game. Omo lidi omo lidi at Senegal. The started Senegal team ni nyina omo lidi Congo. Coach say nani swade unu pa and so abeko World Cup with Sudan na fe obom paye so oni Ghana nyina no abe qualify at the Aqua Afcon.
We took more priority and say it to me I qualify for World Cup. I think that we had the Sudan for Monday bida. I'm hoping and praying I mean the family soon or letting achieve that aim. It's not been easy but the rules we've got a long way to go, and for me, I'm concentrating on Australia and I say that top and no, we take a game as it comes, and we believe it's the nature of my championship has mean that this is what we want to achieve. Until we get to the end of the tunnel, maybe I am last year, and I don't think it's all I win and that top and no, the main aim. Is what we need to try and achieve. And I think the moment is as players, what they can also bring on board. And then at the same time, for the first time, the World Cup participating. For the first time, we knows a bit more help on so about all this together now is something I urge the players. The most important thing is game be at the bar for piano. You make sure say you are fully prepared for it. In football, there's no way so they can say match be a mission. Because every game there are 3 things: either you win, draw, or lose. The most important thing is the home thing. So then you get to me Edison Kuni.
Where your coach Kwesiapia on a fire lady interview, no, and you be at the amount. And this was the dear. I saw the Sudan Ebeko World Cup. And no, I had the biggest dream. I was at the Amano. Now, Amadou Nuruddin, a head coach at the Massamates, your friend acquired the at the Isaac Afo. And no, and of course, in the near at the Yama branch. Now, or bomb pie across our branch being a deal. Now, walk outside because when you call up, the Biamakacham say local players, no, and you call up. The next thing is here, Tom. We are near help local players. Our blasters. The coach, they say, one can send empire is over to blasters. No, or send empire across our branch. No, even a deal. Now, walk outside. Yente, Samba head coach on the plan day at Isaac Afu.
Yeah, it's my era. It means that we do something good, training, there's consistency. It's also been a hard-working game, and we wish him all the best. We are praying for him. We are so low behind him. We wish that from there he should even land a contract in Europe and move away because he deserves to be there. And so we wish him all the best.
The way Amadou Nuruddin and also we should point the best. No free crank more macra. Onya contract no con. Na Uncle Bon Ball. Baby from. We coach no. Nensama or the Etuja. Now back to the under 20 stories, no. Number room. Nina say Makacho Ghana. Yen group no. Togo Niger Benin. And a Ghana, a group A of the Wafu Zombie under 20 tournament at Bosso, head coach at the Madi under 20 national team. No, a Desmond Affair say the campaigns and some and said that end to 2 year and famano. Nina said, ni plessy, they say starters ribery, any Ghana, Mako Diamane, a Tiama campaign, I be or demum, or so any excuse. One Mako, no Mako Yachuma, Adiama, Ghana.
It's been challenging because I think we had an idea of how the team is going to look like. Unfortunately, after the All-African Games, it was a summer window, so we lost 9 players. Out of the 9 players, I think 4 of them are not eligible to play in this tournament because they are over age. So it was quite challenging to assemble a new squad, but luckily we had a backup team, obviously prepared in the past months. But it's been challenging, but in the end, we didn't have enough time to basically assemble and prepare the team as we would like to, but this is normal. This is what the National 20 is about. These boys get opportunity when they do well. We've managed to get some very, very good players, quality players that can help this current squad, yes. So majority of the players that left are all starters, but that's not an excuse. As a national team, I think you have to prepare well. Like I said, this is the National 20. We want the best players in the country, and if you get the best players, evidently they will travel. So that's what happened. We just have to be very strategic, and I think that's how we dealt with the situation. And we believe that we've managed to assemble a very good squad as well to replace those that left. So we are very confident that we will compete.
Yes, we will compete. Now let's also change bibimu. Now there will be 2 kwan na wajabo bana. And we jive football no 2 kwan. So those that left. So much to come bobo. Nya no my from. Mo dey ma fan na 20 body don't play engine no. Unya kwa bro jira won kan obi myaza. Because me coach as I say they left they were starters they left. Na me starter na 2 kwan na me ko bobo abro. Nya no anso afem na be bombo. Ana 2 kwan o mo na 20 bi. Hey, that's one of it. I too, as I said, because those that left, yes, they left to play football. Omunya ball, omun control tiles, omun koye carpenter, you ma, omunya nse you omun bobo. And you from no my boy. We quite assembly. Now that's one of it. As I Adibi say, if they fail to do well in a competition, i.e., say young qualify, anchor AFCON, young qualify for World Cup, or say be disastrous. Eti oye everything possible. Say performance ebekosoro no matimi obo adwuma na Ghana qualify on person disaster no ebesi e wona abreso.
Expectations weren't that high because there are no small teams in Africa anymore, especially at that level. So it doesn't matter if we had Nigeria or Ivory Coast in our group. So we're not going to underestimate any single opponent. We just have to be ready, no matter what happens. It's a bit challenging because in a group of 4, you have to make sure that at least you win 2 matches to be safe. Instead of a group of 3 where you win 1 and a draw is normally enough for you to qualify to the next stage, which is the semis. But all in all, we just have to find momentum in the tournament and make sure that we get our stride at the right time. As a nation, as Ghana, and the way we love football in general, it will be very disheartening if we don't qualify. So going through this tournament, our ultimate goal is to qualify to the AFCON in January. So for the All African Games, obviously we were the host nation, so it took the crowd a bit of time to get to know the squad, and in the end, for the supporters, they fell in love with the team, and we did as well, and that helped us to victory. Now it's going to be in Togo. What does that mean? Togo is not far. So any Ghanaian that have a bit of time, we encourage them to come and join us in Togo. And if not, the prayers and the support is much needed for us to basically try and qualify the team to the AFCON.
No, a coach and a just one affair. Nidia, I don't know. Now, me call GFA president, Kat Edwin Simeon Okraku, also at TB, Kwafo Sorea. No more compare the progress of Moroccan football to Ghana. No, I say, Uko Morocco. Any Morocco bino, on your way, apart from ball, on Felix Ghana. Bon, Guan on way. Ghana bino so there. Bonnie, almost it was a Diana Yape or Morocco for not buying support to Bon Pa. Unlike Ghana, where almost prioritize at the events. Yente get to Kriku.
Just as we started this journey, the world was attacked by COVID-19. For 2.5 years, we all faced COVID, and we had to pull through the agenda of reviving the Ghanaian game. In between, we successfully brought back all our domestic competitions. We have run all our domestic competitions for 5 consecutive seasons, including Coast football, which had been in abeyance for 6 years. How do we see football, and how do we want to position football? People use Morocco as a case study, and I'm saying it's wrong for Ghana, because the entire governance infrastructure in Morocco is football. The man in charge of the checks in football is my colleague. He's the head of budgets and finance in Morocco, and it's my colleague. Everything in Morocco is football. The Atenkas Center is not sponsored by the FA of Morocco, by the government. So please, it's very important for us to see football the way we love football. Ghanaians love football. Everybody, 30 million plus, love football. And we need to see football and pay attention to football. It's also important for us to really position how we see our investment in football.
Morocco mining football. Check your other sectors of the economy. Serious people leading football. Serious people, unlike you. Now, Uzi Morocco minor, everything Morocco. Now, the guy is your friend. I know a budget. Did you go? Finance minister. So Ghana hanan kede yesi kanyina na ketre heso because we have a president oh. Serious was am I. We knew what times abre. Yeah, boss say he's my colleague. He's in charge of all budget. Yam for Ghana budget in fama ho na munjeni. Moko waka pa $100,000 we can be budget $10 million. Shame on you. Ya adwuma oba udwa onum o tro book kakraka na say yam fa nko ayi budget ayi o yanza na de o kire. Yam ko yanim. Mi wuram na mame coach at the thing at Ibrahim Tanko the charge sheet no. Ni nyina ne say Ibrahim Tanko anyas and after Asante Kotoko I say no 1-0 e wo boase na midweek fixture na no Wednesday na game no pass so and Ibrahim Tanko so say bon de Kotoko ase nemum the men in black sani pamiensa no ya wo ekura ade etumrika koba no e yo mo and de win no e de ma Asante Kotoko e wa and Ghana Football Association prosecutor at charge no or see Ibrahim Tanko had been charged with breach of section 34 clause C subsection D of the GFA Premier League Regulations 2019 following Accra Lions Ghana Premier League game against Asante Kotoko. It is alleged that his commentary on the match officials of the said game constitutes misconduct that brings the name of the game into disrepute. He has until Thursday, October 10th, 2024 to respond to the charges. We a charge sheet wamo ediama Ibrahim Tanko anyas Ghana Football Association no ede amano ene ede wonsem no ede etudwa ede amaye na chief for. Now yankwai na yamao all the exclusive update and fanfi Kotoko strip amudi kopie mum. And so ewo omanity at the United States of America enra ye borum ewo Washington DC and Charles Amponsa governor Edin Komo Charles Amponsa governor eka che say hey uba ebe pm ewo kronuma masa womo ewo confirmation from Ghana yen consulate na ewo US no say ampa omo expect 7 players of Asante Kotoko say and a governor ede 7 eto yeri
said the money look here and Samba who said this is the Washington DC for no to the Ghana is Washington DC, no to the American is Accra, no, on which way issue business, madam. The two good problem like corners, a fee Kotoko four side, and I said, a fee a head organizers no side, no, because we have to say, press no business. To the former Washington DC, they also give them the Basso and that Saturday. This America say, George Abu Bright, on your communication director at the Ghana Amazing, Washington DC. Who said, you might just say the Blay also, a year football in Ghana Week, and year football in give the activities, over conferences, over business organization, also partners. Football the Saturday, football, and the primary Saturday, Momo. Give the Bashaba, a Dutchna, 7 players, Buffy, Ghana, not all people, Washington DC. Now, the following day, so that's in the account. The Antonio Friday, no major press with a car. You are the American Amazing. How I will see this house and 7.
So, Tioba, or 7 players na eba. The next day, and no, what the embassy, I wore Ghana Embassy, I wore Washington DC. Edia Tuja, me program, me was exclusive, but my minute Charles of Amponsa and also her tickets and comfort to Papa and your Ghanaian community. One Washington, Ghanaian community, APR, one Miami, Ghanaian, just say, America Cromwa, Ghana for to ticket to the Papa, Sansun and Confor, or my promo game, and Thomas Omaton ticket to the P, at the amount for, or send your ticket no $20, $25, a quack will see $100, and Uncle for a total tar, one more air train. Now, also her. Game will pass your counselor. A bit disastrous.
Supporters know, and then I will be because I want to get tickets. I want to talk ticket now, change the car. Ticket me by August, and I was out to ticket. We get to talk to tickets in the Blay. So, game now, most of the hard. But every day, no, we don't game no. We come over, one activity master so far. Ghana for the ticket. And I want to do this. Supporters have to tickets. Game now, most of that. And Koran back. My friend, I will be blessed. Oh, this is only two magic. I'm not cancer game. But was it be at all ticket? Now, that's not our finding the ticket. That's a problem. I was saying, but ticket now. We are to ticket. If the Ghanaian community say, "Oh, we will not take it." Ticket very different. $22, $22, $25, $27, $35, $200. So give them much we are. Amount of big way out.
Give them Maswa, a man for Betty who you now. Phyllis Enye, Enra Asante Kotoko, a contingent of 10. Every Kumase, Ediomani Chim Ewa Accra, headed to the Kotoko International Airport. Now it comprises 7 players and have 3 technical team members. Now Ebra Omo Esimono, Yam Fanasa Enra, ne Espatesa Acha, and Yumre non sumo de, no Makokodru, Omo check in. Now Ebashas here. At the free 10 p.m. as 11 p.m. because flight, no, 2 hours, and no, and a diamete, and it said this is the list of 7 players. Yaumo Eko and Rano, Muhammad Kamara, goalkeeper Muhammad Kamara, or a Guinean international, Samba Ntonkani O'Neill, one of a Congolese international, Esmat Abdul Hamid, Muhammad Al Hassan, or a Sudanese national. Anna Abdel Karim Abdel Rahman UF Yacob Anusia Sudanese Enti Kotoko Omo 4 foreign players Omo di kaisa omo obia enyane visa Afe Yamra Justice Nkuku Blay onyane visa Abrante di Elvis Chepafo enyane visa Emmanuel Antwi enya visa Enti sa 7 players way Muhammad Kamara Samba Dongani Esmat UF Yacob Justice Blay Avishai Bafo and Emmanuel Antwi 7 Omo Eko Sanso and 3 technical team members Prosper Nate Ogum head coach David Oku the assistant coach and a goalkeeper trainer Najao Isa one more Enso where I first 10 Asante Kotoko IMC chairman and a Kotoko players in a meeting and Okachomo says Oma TBC as a Kotoko and a medium for Kabuma Omuntungu and Sida no wanya firm assurance mame fantu ya say enra the Ghana embassy one more and so Washington DC one more any the Home Affairs Office ɛwɔ America hɔ edi nkɔmɔ ɛna ɔmo ka kyerɛ mo sɛ adeɛ no deɛ ɛkɔ no yɛn ti aseɛ yɛsɛ still yɛ team no mbɛbɔ bɔɔl no visas ne adeɛ no ɛmae ɛna ɔmo assurance sɛ ɔmo ayɛ appeal and the appeal was being considered as at yesterday ntumi pɔtɔ saa players ɔmo di edidi so yi wɔn ɛtwɛn yɛfrɛ no awaiting list miwura American embassy saa na ɔmo ka kyerɛ me Lord Amoa Patrick Asiedu Andrews Ntimanu Michael Che Dwamena Dauda Saka wati bi sɛ Dauda Saka ɛkɔ bi ɛnu apatwɔ Dauda Saka ɛnka saa list no Peter Amidu Akwa ɔnka saa list no ɔno nso ɛwɔ waiting list hɔ sanso ɛna goalkeeper Fatau Muhammad na deɛ kyɛn sɛ Kotoko team na ɛkɔ no one goalkeeper pɛ nti ɔmo apply ɛdema Fatau Muhammad because Kotoko goalkeeper Frederick Asari ɛwɔ Blasters camp eti goalkeeper Fatau Muhammad third choice goalkeeper no wɔn ɛde ɛtumu ɛma no Joseph Ablo wɔanya visa na no ne yɛbusa yɛdi nkɔmɔ sɛ okay ɔmo si bi mo atutu kwan to hwɛ foreign based players na sɛ Joseph Ablo na ɔwɔ ayi Guinea ana Ablo yɛ a ɔmfa flight ɔde bus na kɔ ana nti ɔmo Ablo deɛ no so ɛnwa kakra sɛ Ablo so ɛnya visa ɔno so kora sɛ time a ɔbɔ ɛma ne club na ɔmo bɔ Africa na ɔtutu kwan kakra wɔnya visa ne bi nti saa players wɔ nyinaa mpanyinfoɔ ɛtwɛn ɛnkosi ɛnɛ Asante Kotoko mpanyinfoɔ ɛwɔ atweniam sɛ bi ɔmbɛnya good news ɛne ɔmonya good news Lord Amoa Patrick Asiedu Ntimanu Che Dwamena Baba Yaya Saka Dauda Peter Amidu Akwa Joseph Ablo Fatau Mohamed na Albert Amoa 10 more players ɔmo ɛde ɔmbɛkɔ na ɔmo akɔ akɔka ho a ɔmo ɛde ɔmo ni ekyɛ mu ɛwɔ US of A na ɔmo so akɔ akɔbɔ game nti mpakyɛw wei ɛyɛ latest update yɛde afiri hɔ ɛde abrɛ the latest update yɛ efiri saa nsɛm no mu no ɛna yɛde ama no game no deɛ ɛyɛ Saturday ɛna ɛba so ɛwɔ Washington DC the Audi Stadium ɛnya asɛm ketewa na yɛsɛ nkɔfoɔ no atɔn tickets papa over 40,000 tickets or so ɛna per checks wɔnom atɔn a anhwɛ yie na game no ama so a ɛbɛha dwen kakra yɛmfa mu nsi yɛbrɛ no ɛkɔ papapapapapapa enti yɛde mu si ha ɛnɛ anɔpa yi yes mediama coach akasa ne boja couple yɛba a yɛde bɛba Lord Hilary Adabo Samatex player wakasa ɛnɛ nyame adom a 2 games ɛwɔ Ghana Premier League no mu outstanding features na ɛba so enti Samatex wɔnom ɛtoa mediama ɛwɔ Takwa and Aboaso Stadium na ɔma akɔ akɔbɔ sanso ɛna ade w'ani kyɛ mu na akɔ ɛkɔpia mu ɛwɔ Nana Kromansa Park a ɛhɔ nso one outstanding fixture ɛkɔ so nsuatɛmɛ ɛwɔ stu club a yɛfrɛ no sɛ Brekum Chelsea na ɔmo so aba outstanding game no ɛde afio anɔpa yi me a medi dwumadie no namnama hoe me a mede dwumadie no ɛbrɛ no yɛfrɛ me Richard Sir Champon wobɛtua fam Richardo Suarez Pepe mede mo asi yɛtoa so ɛde ama mo